So, dirita sa section 6-2, ratio, proportion, and variation. So, we have here the following objectives: write ratios in fraction form, solve proportions, solve problems using proportions, solve problem using direct variation, and inverse variation. So, first muna na to, i-discuss na to ang ratio. Is a comparison of two quantities using division. So kung naka-remember pa mo sa inyo ang prelim, di ba kung moingon tag ratio, i-divide lang na siya. Okay? For two quantities. So for two non-zero numbers, A and B, the ratio of A to B is written as A to B. Kung makakita ninyo na atay colon, A to B ang pagbasa na. Or you can say A over B. Okay? So kung makita ninyo kung usa tong nasa right side, left side, para klaro, left side, ang A na to, numerator. And then, ang B na to, denominator for right side. Okay? Pwede sila magkabaliktad. Okay? Ratio can be written using either a colon or a fraction as shown in the definition. But in a math, we typically use the fraction. So we can do arithmetic with ratios. So we have here an example. According to the Sporting Goods Manufacturers Association, 95.1 million Americans participate in recreational swimming. 56.2 million Americans participate in recreation biking. 52.6 million Americans participate in bowling, and 44.5 million Americans participate in freshwater fishing. Find each. So we have here the following question. Ratio with these recreational swimmers to recreational bikers, and then the ratio of people who fish to people who bowl. So kung makita nimo natay word nga to, mo na imong hint nga gamit kag ratio. Kaning recreational swimmers, tanaw nimo pila ka buok, di ba? 95.1. So siya ang numerator. And the denominator is kani, nasa right side after sa 2. Recreational bikers. So basahon lang pod nimo. 56.2 nakuha. So dali ra kay siya. Igura nimo siya A plus star. 95.1 over 56.2. Inato ra. Okay, napata sa basic ha, ratios pa ni. Dayon sa letter B, kita nimo fish na una, na siya sa left side before pa sa 2. Okay? And people who bowl. Okay? So that is 44.5 and 52.6. Inato ra, i-plaster naman nimo, you just have to write the ratios. Okay? So next, tapos na to another example. Suppose that we want to compare the lengths of the 2-foot board, and one of that is 18 inches long. First, explain why the ratio below is deceiving. Then, write a ratio that provides an accurate comparison. So, actually, inani nga tubag, dili siya. Sakto. Nga naman, kaya dili man balance ang iyang unit. Okay? So, kung magamit gali kag ratio, make sure nga balance ang unit. Okay? This is 2-foot board and then 18 inches long. So, magkaiba ang, di ba, ang foot at saka inches. So, you have to convert either way. Basta magkapareha sila ang units. Okay? Dili 2 over 18 diretso. So, you have to convert. So, kung maka-remember mo, 1 foot is 12 inches. Okay? Sa isa ka ruler, para klaro, okay? 1 foot, 12 inches. So, 2 man ka foot, 2 feet, para klaro, that is 24. So, mo na makita nimo diri, 24 over 18. Okay? So, mo na yung explanation. No? Okay. Magsindire-diretso na dahil tag-solve or butang na dayon. Abi natong 2 over 18. So, deceiving siya. So, kailangan nimo siya i-convert para makuha nimo. Okay? So, 24/18, that is simplified lang 4/3. So, your answer is 4/3. Pwede siya lowest term. Okay, i-reduce form nimo ang fraction. Makuha nimo. Okay, so pagka na ka mo plus star sa ratio, dinadadayin ta siya sa proportion. Okay, di na ta sulod sa next topic. Kaya ang proportion nato is a statement of equality of two ratios. Duha na ka ratios na. Okay? Two ratios form a proportion if the cross products of their numerators and denominators are equal. Okay? So kung maka-encounter ka ginani nga equation, you just have to cross multiply. Familiar pa mo na nga equation. Okay? A times D is equal to B times C. Hinana. So, kani makita nimo duha ka ratio, there should be equal. So, example natay ratios for 7 and 8 is to 14. Equal daw sila. So, para makita nimo nga equal sila, you just have to cross multiply lang. Okay? 4 times 14, then equal ba siya sa 7 times 8? And then they are both 56. So, tanawan na to kung sakto ba sila. You just have to identify true or false. Okay? Use your calculator or else pwede po mga cellphone basta makakompute lang dyan ka. Okay? 3 times 15, di ba? Is equal to 5 times 9. No? Di ba? Dali ra. Inaton running mo. Basic pa. 5 times 2 is equal to 3 times 7. And so on. So, ina to. I-check lang nimo kung ang proportion niya true. So, ang answer dire is letter A, 45. They are both true. 45, pareha naman sila. Kani dili. They are not proportion. Kay magkaiba ang result. So, the same also sa letter C. Pareha ra sa letter A. They are equal. True ang letter C. Okay? Equal man sila 112. Okay? Solve for X. So, pwede po di mo na siya buhaton as kanang pagpangita. Algebra lang na siya. Pagpangita lang sa X. 'Di ba? So, may mo siyang 12X 48 times 3. Natura. 'Di ba? Then divide both sides by 12 para makuha nimo ang answer. Okay? So the answer is 12. Pwede po din mo siya i-checking kung equal ba silang proportion. The answer is 1/4. Okay? So dili kay siya lisod, no? Pag inatura, pero actually ang highlight ra pod sa proportion pag naay problem solving. Okay? So mga inani kay basic algebra ra jud na siya. So make sure kabalo man jud mo gamit og basic algebra ha, mag-cross multiply para yan, i-cross multiply. So dili kay mag problema ha, igura nimo siya i-cross multiply 20 times x minus 5 is equal to 10 times x plus 2. Igura dahil nimo siya i-distribute, dayon combine like terms dayon, 'di ba? Sa 20 times 5 pila man na siya? 100. So, ina to ra. 10x plus 20. Balhin lang nimo diri ang 10x, then ang 100, balhin nimo dira. So may mo siya 120. 10x. Nara, 120 is equal to 10x. Divide both sides by 10, so the answer is 12. We can also double check para perfect jud ka. I-double check lang jud nimo ang result kung pareha ba sila og answer. Okay? Next, we have word problems. While on a spring break trip, a group of friends burned 12 gallons of gas in the first 228 miles, then stops the fuel. If they have 380 miles yet to drive, and the SUV has 21 gallon, can they make it without refueling again? So, pwede ka magamit og proportion. Basta balance lang. Kung 12 is to 228, so ang numerator nimo gallon. So, kani po ang numerator nimo 21 over 380. Kay miles man ang imong denominator. Nakuha. So, ina to ang step 1. Identify lang dyan mo ang ratio. No? Gallons over miles. So, mo ng 12 is to 228. The same also sa next nga pangutana niya, no? Pero na siya pangutana dire, we need to find the number of gallons of gas needed to drive 380 miles. So we called it that X. So mo na siya ang question. Okay? Kaya dire ang pangutana niya, di ba? 21 gallon tank sa SUV. Can they make it without refueling again? So mo na ang pangutana, no? Kung 21 gallon. So, butang sa nato X. Kaya para ma-sure jud nato pila jud ka gallons, exact gallons, okay? Kung mag-refueling again pa ba sila. So, iguro nimo siya i-multiply, mas multiply lang nimo, okay? Pag cross multiply nimo dira, 12 times 380 is equal to 228x. Divide both sides by 228. X is 20. So, ang may tabo, x is equal to 20 ra di ito. Ang gallons nga ma-cover in the last 380 miles. So, they can make it without stopping. Okay? Kay 21 man tong giingon diri. Makaya basta 21. So, actually 20 ra ang ma-cover. So, they can make it. No need to refuel again in the 380 miles. So, ina to, you have to understand the problem ha, kay medyo maka-challenge ang word problems. Okay? So, ina to, pag nakuha ninyo ang saktong pag-cluster sa equation, maka-answer na dayon ka. Another example, as part of a research project, a biology class plans to estimate the number of fish living in the lake thought to be polluted. They catch a sample of 35 fish, tag them, and release them back into the lake. A week later, they catch 80 fish and find that 5 of them are tagged. How many fish live in the lake? So again, you have to get all the given mga data niya para maka-answer ka. So, ingan siya dire, identify the ratio statement. So, ingon siya dire, 5 of 80 fish caught were tagged. Okay? 80 fish. Find that 5 of them tagged. Okay? 80 fish. So, 80, ang denominator nato, 5 ang numerator. Okay? Now, to set the proportion, naa kay missing. No? Ang sa total. Kanya kay nakakuha man siya 35 tag fish. Okay? So, mo na imong numerator. So, mo nang you have to understand the problem kay dili pwedeng magka-baylo-baylo ang pag-set up nimo sa numerator denominator. Dili pwedeng magkabaliktad kay masayop na. So, ang mahitabo 35 over x. Okay, sa next nimo pag-set up. Again, 5 over 80 is equal to 35 over x. Kaya ang total man ang hinahanap. Tinawag mo kang 35 sample. Tag fish. Okay? So, to solve the proportion, iguranin mo siya cross-multiply. 5x equal to 35 times 80, 2,800. Divide both sides by 5. Then you got 560. Okay? So, i-verify po din mo. Pwede po para ma-check din mo kung sakto siya. Okay? So, meaning there are 560 fish in the lake. Okay? So, pwede rin mo i-verify, ilisan lang ni mo ng x sa 560, then i-cross multiply mo kung pareha ba sila. Pero actually, they are the same. So, mo yun ang answer. So, next na nga topic is ang direct variation. So, medyo challenge ni siya, but ma-practicean lang yun na ninyo ang about nga topic. Quantity y is said to be vary directly with x if there is some non-zero constant k so that y is equal to kx. K is what we call the constant of proportionality. Okay, two quantities are often related in such a way that if one goes up, the other goes up too. Okay? Direct proportional ang tawag ana or direct variation. Meaning, as x increase, y increase. Ana rana. They are the same relation. Or pwede po as x decrease, y decrease also. They have the same direction. Okay, mo na siya ang direct variation. Suppose you earn a $95 per day. Write a variation equation that describes total pay in terms of days work and use it to find your total pay if you work 6 days and if you work 15 days. Okay? So again, pangitaon sa nimo asa ang y sa x. Okay? So, diri, ang y nimo is total amount earned. Okay? And then x is the days of your work. So, para masabtan nimo ang x, independent variable na siya. Independent. Ayan, tanga to, klaro. Dayon ang y, dependent. Dependent variable. Oh, sabtan lang akong agi. So, diri, kung mapansin nimo ang x na to is, balik na to ha, ang x nimo is number of days you work. So, mo na imo independent. Ang dependent, syempre, nagbase po na siya sa independent kay outcome man na nga to ang y. Di ba? Ang x, independent. So, syempre, di ba? X is days of your work. Ang y, earned. Di ba? So, ano pag-earn kung wala ka nag-work? Di ba? So, outcome ang y. So, that's why ang y na to is dependent. Nakuha. So, 95 earned per day. Dahil ang x ni mo is days. Ay, ang x ni mo is days. And then ang k ni mo, 95 per day. Ayan. Is you saw above. Okay? So, ang pangutana dire, wala pa man ng y. Wala pa nang isolve, actually. Okay? So, ang y ni mo is 95x. That is the variation equation. Okay? Para dili ma-confuse, isulat sa nimo ang earn per day nimo. Constant. Baningon man ko ganina. K is your constant proportionality. So, 95 per day. Okay? Ang first nimo dire, ang days nimo 6 days. Pag nakuha na galit nimo ang result sa y, substitute na po na nimo. Okay? Sa next equation. So, para klaro, mo, di ba? Y is equal to 95x. Formula ni siya ha. Sa direct variation, y is equal to kx. Nya ang constant manggod nato is 95. So y is equal to 95x. Mo na yung equation. Okay? O nya, kaya ang x di mo kay 6, mo man na ang gingon in your 6 days. So 95 times 6. Kay constant man ang imong earn $95. So i-multiply ni mo 6. So 570. So mo ni mong y. Di ba? Dayon, pagka abot na pud sa 15 days, 95 times 15. So this 1,425. Nakuha. Ina to. Ang importante lang kay sabto lang jud ang problem kay mo siya maka-challenge sa direct variation at saka ang indirect. Another topic, uh, another problem rather, when utility cables are strung above ground, the weight is an important consideration. The weight of the certain type of cable varies directly with its length. If 20 feet of cable weighs 4 pounds, find K and determine the weight of 75 feet of cable. Okay? Diri sa problem na to, you have to analyze nga varies directly. So automatic ang imo ang gamiton nga equation is y is equal to kx. Kay kiduha man ang topic ani natay indirect at saka direct variation. Okay, kay di na ba mo mag-ingon sa assignment quiz exam ba kung varies directly ba or varies indirectly. So kung dimension man gali diri sa problem, mo na imong hint. Kung wala, you have to critical thinking jud ko kung sa nga formula ang gamiton. Pero for now, ang gamiton nato is y is equal to kx. Okay? Sige. So, dire, ang y ni mo weight, x ni mo is length of the cable in feet. Okay? So, 20 feet cable weighs 4 pounds. So, mo ni mong y. Ang isa, x for length. Then, k is constant. So, pag solve ani, first muna nato is substitute mo ang y at saka ang x. Kaya mo man ang given nga ng gihatan, diba? So, mahimo siyang for, para klaro, 20k. Divide both sides din mo sa 20. So, the answer is 0.2 pounds per feet. So, pag nakuha ni mo ang 2 point, ay sorry, 0.2, 0.2, ibalhin ni mo siya sa original equation ni mo kay k man na siya. Diba? So, y is equal to 0.2x. Wala pa tanahuman, okay? Kaya nga naman, pag nakuha na nimo ang K, mo man yung last question, you have to analyze again ha. Pag nakuha nimo ang K, determine now the weight of 75 feet of cable. So mo na mo ang X, ang 75. You are looking also another sa weight niya. So dire, we have now the result. Y is equal to 0.2x. Yang x nimo is ilisa na nimo og 75. So 15 pounds. So you're done. The answer is 75 feet of cable weigh 75 feet of cable weigh 15 pounds. So so again, familiarize lang ta. Medyo challenge lang ni siya. Dili siya pareha diri sa previous example nato nga. Humana dayon. Iguro nimo gi substitute lang ang x from that equation. Dire, gihatag na ang y at saka ang x, pangitaon pa nimo ang k. Pag nakuha nimo ang k, okay, balik na pud ka sa original equation, ilisan lang ang k. Dayon, kung unsay gipangayo dire, weight. So, y ang pangita. Given na ang 75 that is x. So, ina na siya. Mahulog siya nga ikaduha gigamit ang y is equal to kx. So, muna ang careful ka sa mga questions sa gipangayoan na ha. Another topic is ang vary inversely. Vary inversely, that is, quantity is said to be varied inversely with x if there is some non-zero constant k, so that ang k nimo non-zero constant ha, so y is equal to k over x. So muna ang inverse kay naka-fraction na siya. K over x, that is the k constant of proportionality. So ibig sabihin pag ang varies inversely is opposite direction na siya. So, ibig sabihin, ang two quantities na to as x goes up, y goes down. The same gyapon, other way, y goes up, x goes down. Ina na ang inverse variation. Sa graph naman, kung i-relate na to sa graph, kung natay x and y axis, ang directly variation is paana siya. Di ba, kaniman ng x-axis na to, kaniyang y-axis. Sa graph na to ha, linear graph, paana siya. Okay? As x increase, y increase. Di ba? Para, para naman sa inverse, paana ang line graph niya. Di ba? As x increase, y decrease. Inana siya ang inverse variation para sa to ang pag-relate sa graph, line graph. Okay? So, example, the time it takes to drive a certain distance varies inversely with the speed, and the constant of proportionality is the distance. Family has a vacation cabin at 378 miles from their residence. Write a variation equation describing driving time in terms of speed, and then use it to find the time it takes to drive that distance if they take the freeway and average 60 miles per hour. And if they take this scenic route and average 35 miles per hour. Okay, so again, you have to get all the information, okay, sa Y, sa X, saka sa K. So dire sa ato ang first nato nga solution, ang Y nimo it takes time to drive the distance. Average speed ang X. So again, ingon ko ang Y is dependent variable, ang X is independent. So average speed ang ato ang X, Y na to is yung time takes to drive the distance. Okay? So, dire, ang K na to is constant. Okay? 378. Constant. Mo na imong K. So, imo siya i-substitute sa daan sa formula. Again, sabta ang problem ha, katong last question kung si pangayo niya. Okay? Ingon siya dira, find the time it takes to drive the distance. So, Y. Muna mo ang Y. Okay? Kani. If they take the freeway, average 60 miles per hour. So, mo na imo ang X. Pag nakuha na nimo ang solution, ana, another na pod. If they make the scenic route and average 35 miles per hour. So, ibig sabihin, 378 divided by 60. 6.3 hours. Then another. 35 miles per hour. Ingon siya dito, 378 divide 35. So 10.8 hours. So you're done. Mora to. Igura ni mo siya substitute. Kuha ra ang y. Na naman tayo k at saka x. Another example, in construction, the strength of a support beam varies inversely with the cube of its length. If a 12 feet or 12-foot beam can support 1,800 pounds, how many pounds can 15-foot beam support? So, na naman kay idea nga, varies inversely. So, y is equal to k over x. So, ang mga given na to nga information, y is equal to strength sa beam, x nimo is length, then ang k constant. Pero take note, ang iyang giingon dire, strength of the support beam, o klaro na ang y. Muna mong y. Support beam varies inversely. So, ibig sabihin, para klaro ha, y nimo strength. Usag tunin mo ang sentence, support beam varies inversely over, nimo siya dire, cube of its length. So, x cube. Ang length na to mo ng x. Varies inversely man, so na kay constant nga daan, k over x cube. So, kung 12-foot beam can support 1,800 pounds, so, unahon sa nimo, kaniang, ato ang y at saka ang x. Missing ang k. Diba? Missing ang k. The same gyapon process katong previous example nato. So, support, then length niya, 12. Diba ang y is ang strength, 1,800. I-substitute lang dyan na nimo from this. Hopefully, naklaro ni siya ha, nganong x cube. Dili ni siya nga, asagikan ng cube. Wala man siya sa formula. Again, giingon sa given problem nga, katong cube of its length. Okay? Ang length niyo is 12. 1,800 ang strength niya. So, missing ang K. Pag nakuha ni mo ang K, balik na sa kadere. Substitute ni mo ang K. Okay? So, nakuha na ni mo. Cross-multiply lang ni mo ni siya. 1,800 times 1,728 kay 12 cube man na. Okay? So, ang answer is 3 million or 10,400. Okay? Pag nakuha na ni mo, this is now the question na. Balik na pud ka sa original equation and then you substitute that to 15. Okay? So 15 ang ato ang length. So nakuha to mo tong K. Na-solve na nato ang K. Balik na sad ka sa formula. Kaya mo may gipangayo sa last question. Nanay K, nakuha naman, na-solve lang na siya. Dayon, ang x cube that is your 15. Okay? 15 cube. So use your calculator and you get the final answer, 921.6. So morning mo y. So ang 15-foot beam can support 921.6 pounds. Okay? So medyo challenge lang ni siya, pero you have to practice. Okay? And also, na pud ko ihatag nga handouts sa inyo